play, bro. JK. Alright, I think we are currently live. That's weird. Why is there an exploit watermark? Yeah, you do that. So today, coming at you again with another Kristopher Campbell podcast. This today featuring award-winning host of Karisen Conversation. Now you all know him, but let's give him an introduction. Karisen Edmond, or Edmond Karisen, otherwise known as James. James, how you doing today? Very nice. All right. Well, today I was. What just happened? Breaking fucking news. Robert just walked into James's room. Okay. So, I'm going to show you all this thing that I was about to show James. If I can actually put it on top. It's supposed to be the top layer. Let's see. James, let me know if you see anything in a bit here. I think it may have crashed. I think what I'm trying to show you may have crashed. That's really fun. So I'm going to delete that, and it's fine. Not a big deal. We'll start that back up. Not a big issue. So earlier today, you were doing, I believe, a live reading of what was it? Journey to the West. Journey to the West. That's what's that, like a weeaboo sort of Bible, or what is that? If you want to why are you talking so fast all of a sudden? Oh, really? How did you answer my question before I asked it? Okay, viewers, we are getting or listeners, we're getting something really quite interesting. James is actually speaking so fast. He's answering my questions before I ask them. Cutting out, James. You're cutting forward. I said you're answering my questions before I ask them. Why are you talking so fast? You're talking so fast right now. You're talking like this, and then you... Okay. Yeah, we might be getting some technical difficulties here. I don't know if it's the connection. I don't know if it's me trying to open my test client so I can show James this one tiny thing. James, our guest. James, I asked like 4 questions. I don't even remember. It's like a weeaboo Bible. Well, I imagine that's just sort of like allegory, though, isn't it? Kind of like how Lord of the Rings, it wasn't... But like Lord of the Rings is like Jesus fiction, but it's not really... It's not... You wouldn't say Jesus is the inspiration for Gandalf or something. Very strange. It's still working. For some reason, I am having a lot of trouble and not able to open up the thing I was opening up, so that's going to be a little weird, but that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, I did kind of pick up on that a little bit. Cool. He was like fat and stupid and an asshole. And like I remember that, what was that quote that I actually really liked? It was, monkeys are born naughty by nature. Which was That was a little funny. Um, yeah. Oh, so James. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious. Like I was just listening, and I'm kind of passively going along. I'm working on like this on the layout for the Zenith roleplay character sheet, but then I hear this random dude talking to his lord, his king, and he's just like, "You are an idiot!" I'm like, "Holy shit!" Ballsy move. He's like, "You're an idiot. I'm a woodcutter, jackass. I can't do this. Have fun." And he leaves. It's like, whoa. Big move. Big move. But today, James, we are going to have to go through our news segment. Yeah, we're going to have to go through our news segment. So I have this news article that I kind of not what's the word kind of checked out beforehand. Let's see. Oh yeah. Here we go. So we have bit of a news article here that I just want to share with you. Reputable news source. Let me capture the screen here so everybody can see for yourself. So nobody thinks I'm distorting information or anything like that. Window capture. Let's just window capture this real quick. No, it's not working. Wonder why that is. Okay, fuck it. Oh, you could see it. Really? Oh, you actually saw it. Oh well, yeah. That one, I mean, that's the problem. Here, I'll just do desktop. It's a little janky, but it'll work. So here we have pretty sad news. We have a teen who died from coronavirus, probably had undiagnosed old age. Um, Obviously, this is really sad news. It's really sad news to hear about, James. I mean, there's a lot of people who I guess they go their whole lives being not diagnosed of their old age, and it can really cause medical complications, and yeah, really, thoughts and prayers to the families of the victims of old age. What's your opinion on this, James? What? Are you back yet, or go? Yeah, I'll read the article out for you. Phoenix, noting that the medical problem. Noting that the medical problem was common in these sorts of cases, sources confirmed that Thursday, 17-year-old Kevin Albright, a local teenager who died of coronavirus, probably had undiagnosed old age. Sure, it's obviously a tragedy anytime someone loses their life to coronavirus, but in this case, it's pretty clear that this kid's death must be linked to a pre-existing condition like being elderly, reported 43-year-old Arizona resident Alex Suhart, stressing that there were plenty of high-risk teens going about their daily lives completely unaware that they were actually septuagenarians or octogenarians. Ugh. What's really sad is that most of them, in all likelihood, don't find out that they're geriatric until they're struggling to breathe in the emergency room. But you've got to discount cases like this. Yeah, I mean, underlying elderliness, big problem. It's really a shame. That concludes our news segment. Oops. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Keep going. No, let's hear your opinion, James. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's real sad. Evidently, I didn't know either. Yeah. Imagine living all 17 years of your life And then at the very end, you find out, well, you're dead. But then the doctors find out you were actually 80. You were 17, but you were old. It's not really. Yeah, it's not that he lived more years than he thought he did. It's just that those years counted more. They're bigger years than others. Some people live bigger years in their lives, and again, thoughts and prayers. Dying my time. All right. I did put in the title Minecraft gameplay, so let's imagine a podcast where they play Minecraft, but they don't. It's a podcast that don't even show you what they're doing. I don't know who would do something like that. I'll tell you what, everybody. I'm gonna take a quick BRB. Feel free to hang out with James. I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'll be right back. Fucking hate James. Can't. Oh, my mic was on. Hey. So what were you? Okay. Yeah, I guess when I watch it over. So I'm gonna screen capture Minecraft. I'm gonna play a little bit of Minecraft. A little bit. Actually, I'm eager to show everybody this fucking building that you built. You didn't wreck it, did you? You didn't like burn it down or blow it up. Kind of party. There's a max of 10 people in the realm, and I know like 6 people who have Minecraft, and 2 of them don't play on my servers, so actually it's 4, and 2 of them are you and me. You had a party. I guess 3 is a party. Any reason for the silence? Did I accidentally kill James? James? Okay, excellent story, James. I heard about 3 syllables of that. So sure it was. Like you heard me say, I only heard 2 syllables of that entire story, right? All right. So we're gonna play Minecraft Realms. What do I think about forced politics? What is? I'm a little unfamiliar with that. If you want to give me, maybe an example of forced politics. Familiar with that terminology. Sure. Or flags. You could still do it with flags or spikes or soldiers, but I see. Can you mark it with semen or diarrhea? What about blood? That makes sense. That makes sense. You see, what I actually never really understood about marking your territory with your urine, though, is when, see, like, for example, when you walk your dog, they go around and they find some weird spots, they pee, they fuck off, they shit a couple times, but they never really do it, like, as a border. They just kind of do it in some weird thing. They don't, like, do it in, like, a border and, like, okay, everything that's inside, that's your land. Everything outside is mine, or something. They don't. They just do it whichever fucking direction. And then it's just singular points on the map. So it's like, how do you draw a territory on that? It's not. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Minecraft isn't even working now. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. That's interesting. Um, that sounds like a bad idea. Because then, like, everyone know where you are. You're like prey. Yeah, but that doesn't really strike me as a particularly good, like, method of anything. I can't see the benefit in that in any capacity. Oh shit! Actually, hang on. I'll be right back. Something's come up. Yeah, yeah. No, I was listening. I had my mic off accidentally for like a second or two. But are you sure this wasn't like a member of a gang or a criminal organization that was essentially asking you for protection fees? Damn, Minecraft is not wanting to work right now. Sorry everybody for the clickbait. Yeah, shit. I wonder if I can edit. You go into what? Okay, that won't let me go into Minecraft. That's janky. There'll be a delay. There'll be a delay from the screen share, and then there's a delay from the stream. That's like 2 whole delays. That's horrible. That's the worst idea. Um, man, how the fuck do I edit? Shit, I called it Minecraft gameplay. Uh, hang on. Maybe I can. Son of a bitch. I'll have to. Yeah, that sucks. I'll just have to figure it out. What else can we talk about, James? Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Oh, when about was this? 3 or 30? I'm pretty sure that breaks the sound barrier. It definitely does, actually. I don't know. What does that mean? Did it not pass 3 minutes for you, or did it not pass 3 minutes for me? Interesting. That's interesting. Of what? James, I think some details are better left to the imagination. Or not said at all. I'm in the Big Apple. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, James, I'm on the edge of my fucking seat. How'd you get out of there? Wait, James, isn't New York the place with the worst coronavirus in the entire world? New York is the highest inflation of coronavirus cases in the entire planet. New York actually has more cases of corona than any other country on the planet. And they were asking for bagels? They weren't asking for hand sanitizer or something? How are you not dead? Oh, damn it! I actually got the cure for coronavirus from this crazy guy, this crazy homeless guy in the fucking street that I always pass to work. And sometimes I drop him like a few cents. But like, that makes me sound like a dick. But I never have anything. And like, this guy's kind of crazy, and he literally gave me the cure for the coronavirus, and I'm dead ass not joking. He gave me a piece of paper. I'm like, shit, maybe this is Jesus Christ. But then I open it up. It's like a little piece of paper. I open it up, and it just says, "Yo, text. What is it to 630-555 COVID for the cure to coronavirus? Easy. Will destroy corona." And I'm like, damn it. He just gave me an ad. He didn't give me the corona cure at all. Fuck. I'm not texting this number. If it says Mister, it's a good bet you say E. Well, I think Mister is inherently. I don't think, like, for example, I don't think a trans woman would use Mister. Oh, I see. Well, why didn't you just ask them? I see, James. I understand. Wait, how are you planning on getting the bagel? You told the people who asked for a bagel that you don't have any money. Okay, fair enough. Actually, that ends up. damn, that's a. That's it's an intense bagel. It's like I'm 30 minutes to make a fucking bagel. Takes me about 30 minutes to make a pizza sandwich. Fuck. Oh god, I'm looking at this box of coffee cakes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. We got it, boys. James spitting out straight, realistic facts about his journey out of New York. Pretty interesting. God, when is Ringo getting back? Great. What type of forklift do I know how to operate? How do I know what kind of? Why do they? Why do they end with that every single text? Advanced refrigeration. It's kind of like that. God. What types of forklifts are there again? Jesus, fuck. Types of forklifts I can ever remember. I mean, no. Like the classes, the classification. It's not internal combustion. It's electronic. It's not rider. Handwriter. I think it was a class 3. Class 3, 4. That looks kind of like a. Wait, no, that's a class 1. Yeah, it looks kind of like a class 3 to me. That's a class 5. Yeah, no, none of the ones with motors. When I look up class 3 forklift, I want to get images of a class 3 forklift. You know what I mean? Crazy, right? No. Okay, a class 3 is that. What's a class? God, what the fuck is a class, What's a class 2? Wait, what? What's a class 2? Arrow. What's a class 1? Electric motor rider truck. I thought a rider truck was something completely different. Class 1. Yeah, I'll just say, I think it's class 1, because that's what it looks like. That's not right. Yeah, I'm just gonna say class 1. Hey, James. He's back. Oh, before you actually get back started, hang on, let me grab. Thanks. Oh, we got everything's falling down. Yeah, everything's falling down. Please stop. Okay. Let me get a. When I sit down, James gonna have to get up and go to the bathroom. All right. So, James, what's up? You hitchhiked? I don't think you're allowed to say that. I think that's their word, James. Go, keep talking. Wait, James. After this story, do you want to play Madlibs? Oh, that sounds fun. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Hang on, James. I actually have a riddle for you. Well, did you come up with an answer yet? Because if not, James, we're gonna do it live. Oh, okay. Here, I'm actually going to put it live up on screen for everybody. Very obviously important. High stakes. High stakes. Yeah, big fucking deal. Big fucking deal. All right. So this is. Doesn't mean you like them. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So here we have the riddle, um, and I'll read it out loud. Do you want me to read it out loud? All right. So just a quick run through. A group of men and partially friends gathered in the basement of a pub for drinks and cards. Archie, my boy, bellowed Giant as Leth calmly greeted Rodkey. Dr. Sturman poured Sir Rio a drink. Leth dealt the cards, and Giant bluffed a full house, of which Rio was not convinced. Archie went all in, and Giant was concerned. Rodkey was surprised. Tassel matched his bet, and Sturman folded. The cards went down, and Leth won by a landslide. Giant got on the table, and Sturman backed away. Sir Rio bragged by forming the first letter of his name with his right hand, and Mr. Tassel accused him of cheating. The night was loud and the fight was rough, but at sunrise, all three men went home with no more money than they went in with. What were their names? So let's hear some of your theories, James. They all went home with no more money than them. Hmm? The riddle here is that all these names belong to three people. Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, maybe that's why I never got an answer. Yeah. So. So, like, for example, let me just give you an example. So, for example, we see Dr. Sturman, which means that they have a first name that isn't Sturman. So, one of these names, Giant, Leth, Rodkey, Archie, any of these could be like a first name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. So you're saying Archie Tassel. I didn't hear the first two. What was? Okay. Who is Rodkey? Mm-hmm. I see. I don't really. What kind of riddle is your specialty? Wait, where my coffee cakes go? Oh, shit. What is yellow and rights? What is yellow and rights, James? What is yellow and rights? Okay, thank you. Well, you didn't. Okay, fine. You can continue. I actually cut my oranges. No. I cut them. I'm gonna eat the meat and I leave the peel. Yeah. So if anything, I peel everything but the peel off of the peel. No. Mm-hmm. Oh, delicious. Okay, so I didn't care what you were saying. Just Okay, so James, how about while the audience figures out? Actually, okay, do you want me to tell you the answer to this riddle, James, or do you want me to like walk you through it? Okay. So pay close attention. I don't believe you'll be able to see what I'm about to pull up, which will help me because I actually decided to try and go through it myself to try and see if I could, if you could like naturally deduce what it is. For some reason, I have the riddle written down in my Zenith scrivener. I don't know. Just weird. Okay, so just a quick run through again. Group of men, partially friends, gathered in the basement of a pub for drinks and cards. Archie, my boy, Bellow Giant, as Leth calmly greeted Rocky. Dr. Sturman poured Sir Rio a drink. Leth dealt the cards, and Giant bluffed a full house, of which Rio was not convinced. Archie went all in, and Giant was concerned. Rodkey was surprised. Tassel matched his bet, and Sturman folded. The cards went down, and Leth won by a landslide. Giant got on the table, and Sturman backed away. Sir Rio bragged by forming the first letter of his name with his right hand, and Mr. Tassel accused him of cheating. And then, blah, 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 there's only 3 people. Whoa, big surprise. So, okay. Yeah, right. And it's not very easy to do like an R or an A. Arguably a G. That's it. So, first you got is maybe a Sir. Yeah, I'll let you know that much. Yeah. So you have like a Sir Left Rio. It's pretty good. And since you know that, well, first off, you know that Rio, Sturman, and Tassel, hence Mr. Tassel, are all different people because they all have different last names. they'll have their own what's it called? Is that an honorific? All right. So first we start with Archie, my boy, bellows Giant. So we know that Giant is not Archie, and at the same time, while Giant is bellowing Archie, Leth is calmly greeting Rodkey. Now, that doesn't exclude Giant and Rodkey. They actually could be the same, but that pretty much means that Giant is not Leth because they're both doing like the opposite thing. So we know that Giant is not Leth. And as you just deduced, we know that Giant is not Rio because you deduced that Rio is Leth. Correct? So, this is where it gets weird. You could argue that Giant isn't Rodkey because of Leth greeting Rodkey, but I couldn't. That's like nothing. That's not enough. So let's go forward. Let's work on Giant first. Giant bluffed a full house, of which Rio was not convinced. Archie went all in, and Giant was concerned. Rodkey was surprised. Tassel matched his bet. Sturman. Now, you could maybe argue that they're the same, but I don't know about that. It sounds to me like they're different. One person's concerned, the other's surprised. Rodkey is not, what's his name? Giant. Rodkey is not Giant. Rodkey probably is not Sturman because, I mean, you see at the end, Giant got on the table and Sturman backed away. Very different things. So Giant is not Sturman. And now, that means the Giant is not Leth, Archie, Rio, Rodkey, or Sturman. Now, the only two names left are Giant and Tassel. That would mean that Giant must be Mr. Tassel. So, we have one person down. Perfect. Next, we move on, and this is where it gets a little weirder, but it gets a little easier, actually, since now that you know that Leth is at least Rio. You'll notice that we have two people left, and we have 5 names, meaning obviously somebody needs to have 3 names. Now, aside from the fact that Sir Rio is the only person that's regarded as having a first name, which, I don't know, that could maybe be a little bit misleading into making you think that they have a middle, but this one's where it gets a little bit confusing because, okay, let's do the math here. We know Giant isn't Rodkey, so let's look at, I don't know, let's say Rodkey. Rodkey, I don't believe shows up all that much in the story. Rodkey, is mentioned twice, so that can be a little strange. But we know that Leth and Rodkey aren't the same person. And, well, actually, now I think about it, Leth and Rodkey aren't the same person, which means that Rodkey and Rio aren't the same person, which means that Rodkey has to be Dr. Sturman. And I'm actually doing this in a backwards order than I did the first time I was figuring this out because of the order that you figured things out. So, Dr. Sturman has to be Rodkey. Now, we don't know if that's Dr. Archie Sturman or Leth Archie Rio, but let's see if I can remember what exactly it was. Okay, let's both go through it, James. So we have this is pretty big. Archie goes all in, and then Rodkey is surprised. Right? I mean, are you really surprised by yourself going all in? And on top of that, it's not like you're being surprised that Giant is concerned. That's not a very concerning thing. So, Rodkey is not Archie, which means that we have a Mr. Giant Tassel, Dr. Rodkey Sturman, and a Sir Leth Archie Rio. And those are the names. And have you noticed anything interesting about their names then, James? Giant. Leth. Dr. Rodkey Sturman. Yeah. Um, wow. I actually thought you would at least get Giant right away. So let me go in order of what I feel is the most obvious to the least obvious. Mr. Giant Asshole. Uh, Dr. Rod Keisterman. And personally, my favorite, Sir Leather Cheerio. Leth Archerio. Giant Tassel. I'm surprised you get Giant Tassel. Yikes. Yikes, dog. Leth Archie Rio. Fucking hell. Okay. Dead meat? Yeah. I think I know what you mean. I wonder if I can look up online Madlibs. Yeah, let's see. Let's get some Madlibs, James. Let's get some Madlibs right now. Let's click. What the fuck? Wait, why can't I? They're kind of weird. Oh, but the actual Madlib site is. Here, hang on. We need actual Madlibs. You know what? Actually, I bet I can just look up an image. Okay. This is stupid. Okay, great. I need a piece of paper. I do not have a piece of paper. Let me get a piece of paper. Okay, I can't imagine this will be incredibly important. This will be fine. Where the hell did my pencil keep going? All right, so James, we're gonna start with asking adjective. Yeah, adjectives is like pretty, you know, wet. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Give me a noun. Pretty sure that's a proper noun. You could say doctor, or no, strange is an adjective. Yeah, let's say doctor. Plural noun. person in the room female? Um, Carl. Adjective. Oh, whoa. Wait, what the fuck am I reading? What is this? I didn't even read this enough. Article of clothing. Sock. This is twisted. Okay. Noun. Mirror? That's an adjective. Mirror. Oh, mirror. I hate when people say mirror. Just we're employee owned. Yep. City, James. Give me a city. Okay. All right. Plural noun. TVs. And then adjective. We're about halfway. We're about halfway after this adjective. Furry. That actually would have been really funny earlier. But okay, part of the body. It's like human feet today. Letter of the alphabet. I will accept letters from other alphabets. Okay, Z. Yeah. So that's the Greek N. What was that? Oh, Enya. I think it's Enya. I just call it tilde N because I don't know what the fuck it's called. Celebrity. This could be any celebrity, really. Ryan Gosling or Gosling? Tilda. No. What the fuck? No. What's it? What's the letter called? Jackass. What? The end with the tilde. I'm trying to look up what the fuck it's called. Enya. Yeah, it's just Enya. Yeah, okay. I knew how it was pronounced. You knew what it was spelled like. Perfect dream team, James. What was the last one we did? Ryan Gosling? Right. Plural noun. I have no words. Adjective. Adjective. Jumpy. Were you about to say humpy? Hoppy. Hoppy. Yeah, place. Post office, and then we're gonna speed around this, James. Part of the body, adjective. Part of the body, I think give me an adjective. We're queuing them up. I hate you. Okay. Fucking great. Running? That's a verb. Runny. um, Adjective? Verb. Yes. Verb, plural noun. And finally, James, number. Go crazy. Dab yeet. Okay, great. Are you ready, James? I just found the try not to laugh not that fun because then you're actively trying not to laugh. So if it's like you're like you in your head make it less funny. So I don't know. I don't really care. I just want to read this because it's pretty funny, and I wasn't even really keeping track, so it's going to be a surprise for both of us. There are many wet doctor. What? there, there. How about that? Try not to laugh too much. There are many wet ways to choose a doctor to read. First, you could ask for recommendations from your friends and turtles. Um, just don't ask Aunt Carl. She only reads slimy books with sock ripping goddesses on the cover. Uh, if your friends and family are no help, try checking out the Mirror review. Try checking out the Mirror review in the New York Times. If the TVs featured there are too furry for your taste, try something a little more low foot, like Enye. What? The Ryan Gosling magazine. Oh wait, like Enye the what? That's where it ends. That's confusing. Okay, you could also choose a book. The wait, what? I'm so fucking confused. What is this? Okay. More low foot, like Enye, the Ryan Gosling magazine, or Dildos magazine. Okay, you could also choose a book the jumpy way, the jumpy fashioned way. Head to your local library or post office and browse the shelves until something catches your foreskin. Or you could save yourself a whole lot of runny trouble and log on to www.bookish.com, the moist new website to running for books. With all the time you'll save not having to search for pants, you can read 69 more books. Terrible. Terrible. Do you want to? Do you want to? God. Do you want to do one, or do you want me to do another one? All right. I have one lined up for you. Well, not for you. Well then I'll know how it. I'll know what it's about. Yeah. So, I recommend you. I recommend you just sort of look up like Madlibs, and then you just go into images and Google, and you. Yeah, that's what I was up to. That's eyes up to. You lagged out, James. Sorry. Sorry to all our viewers for thinking that this is a Minecraft podcast. Sorry. Yeah, sucks to be you. Just go Google images. Yeah, that's what I did. Because fuck, the site doesn't really work. What are you saving images for? Huh? I just looked at the fucking Madlib, bro, and then just wrote it down on a piece of paper. Like, wrote the answers, and then I just. That's why I was talking, like, you find the orc standing slimy, like, I was speaking all jilted because I had to, like, look up and down. Rob? You okay? Honey? I just heard Rob exclaim, "Oh, Jesus," from across the house. Hon? Well, yeah, that is what happened, but it's okay. Sexy. Let's go with sexy.
That's what?
Mad Libs.
I can still get this. I really was tired though. I needed that.
A name you said, James? Ill-Fang Shadowblood. Wait, hang on, I'm getting a call. Hello? Yep. Give me a second, James. shit. Yay, James, they finally fucking called back. God. I don't know. There's just I can't keep track of all the companies or all the places I apply for, but like this one emailed me and they were like, "Hey, let's do an interview Friday," and they sent that to me on Thursday. And when I got home, it was like 10. I was like, "What the fuck?" So I didn't know if they wanted to do it Friday the 10th or Friday the 17th. And so I asked them, I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'm down for anything. What day? Where? Will it be a phone interview? I don't know," because they didn't give me an address. And I never heard back until now. So I had to leave an active voicemail. So, yeah. Yay, they called me back, Rob.
Yay.
I'm going in Thursday at 1. Okay, so I'm sorry, Jen. So last I said was Shadow Fang Illblood or something. Number 576,200,000,000 200.
Carl, are you gonna unload the dishes?
Yeah. I'll do that in a moment. Jameson's done with this Madlib.
You're like out of spoons.
Oh, that's weird. Name a relative. Who? Oh, something like that. Sister. Madlibs, but you give one noun, one verb, and one adjective for the entire thing. Name a place. Carlsbad Caverns. Carlsbad Caverns. I went there once. It's bad. It's badass. I fucking love Carlsbad. Another place. This one, let's go with your Goodwill Montgomery location, donation center and store. Actually, I can format that better. Goodwill Montgomery store and donation center. You got that, James? Verb ending in ing. Fucking. A plural noun. Swords. Erotic. Adjective in a person. Adjective messy. Person Octavius Ringo. I take it person has to exist, but the name doesn't, right? Because I don't know an ill blood shadow fang or whatever the fuck I. Okay. Adjective ending in ly. stupidly. How many more are left? Oh, that's the last one. Okay, let's hear it, James. Wait. If you have the image, send it to me. Send this image to me because I have a disgusting. Okay. I want to read this from my fucking self, James. And I'll read it. Oh my god. Well, oh, you sent me the image. You didn't send me the nouns, the words. Oh, I thought you wrote on top. Oh, you just did my suggestion. Okay. Keep going then. Sorry. Airlines. Wait, fucking in their swords? Jesus. Oh. Yeah, an orgy involving 576 billion and 200 dwarves. That's more chickens than there are on Earth, James. Do you have any idea? And James, do you want to know the disgusting thing? The fucked up part? Let me read you the one that I had queued up for you after you were done with this. You ready? Pretty Princess. A new and adjective fairy princess movie is coming out soon. I picked the same fucking one. I was hoping you didn't pick that. It was fun though. But 56 billion and 200. Fucking Ilfang Shadowblood Fairy Princess. It's stupid. It's so dumb. It's content though. What a weird way to speak. Alright. Yeah, I have to do the dishes. Tell you what, James. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so we just have to do a quick. Actually, we have to do a quick outro, real quick, because there is one last segment I wanted to squeeze in, just real fast. Hang on. All right, so we just every podcast I do, James, I always end with patron questions. So all my patrons on Patreon, they ask me questions if I want to say do 5 a month. So we're just gonna go through the questions real quick. Let me just screen capture desktop. All right, so let's All right, so that was all our Patreon questions. Everyone, please remember to subscribe, become my patron on Patreon. This was your host, Carl. James was here too, I guess. He's all right. You could subscribe to him if you want. Carl. You could just click, press, hold shift, and then scroll all the way down, and it will highlight everything. Carl out.